Storytelling as an art form has existed for almost as long as humans have walked the earth. That's 6 million years worth of stories, told by multiple people, all with different mindsets and perspectives. Over that time, the ways in which we have told stories have evolved tremendously. What started with only cave paintings has transformed into hundreds of different forms song, dance, paintings, drawings, movies, literature, and so much more. But one thing has always remained the same throughout all of those innovations: the heart of the story. One thing that every story has in common. What is that, you may ask? Well, that is what we are going to discover today as we dive into the heart of the story. Art, in all of its forms, has captured the imagination of millions across the globe, making us ponder, smile, cry, laugh, and every other emotion possible. But how does it do this? How can art impact us so thoroughly, get to our hearts, and make us feel so strongly? Well, from my perspective, it all comes down to this. Artists are in tune with their own emotions. They can recognize what it is they are feeling as they work on a piece, and they have found ways to express those emotions. Emotion demands expression. It can't be contained for long. Artists bleed their emotions into their work. Subconsciously, it is showcasing a part of themselves, a window into the psyche of the artist, their mindset during the making of their work on display for all who are willing to look for it. In many ways, art is built on emotions. They are the support beams that hold up the structure of all art forms. Let's stop and look at a painting, for example. This work is Impressionist Sunrise by Claude Monet. This painting is credited as the catalyst for Impressionist art, one of the most popular art forms today. Looking at this painting, you wouldn't know the crazy story behind it. How it was stolen at gunpoint from a Marmottan museum in 1985, and how it was recovered 5 years later with the help of the Yakuza. Seriously, look into this painting. It's crazy. Someone who knows this story may look at this painting and see a story of circumstances leading to stories being made. They may see persistence and virtue. Others may see inspiration or isolation or hope. The magic is, none of these perspectives are wrong. Everyone can look at a work of art and feel something different. That's what's so wonderful about art. Everyone has a different reaction and connection to it. We'll never know what Monet was feeling in that moment he painted this, but I think that's part of what captivates us towards it. Everyone has unique emotions, and looking at art is a way we can feel those emotions. Have you ever had the need to let out a cry, so you play a sad movie or listen to music that makes you cry? Or watch your comfort show on Netflix after a rough day? That is a sign of an emotional connection to a form and work of art. We all have a story connected to art, songs, paintings, movies, all of it. All this can be completely different to the story the creator has. So, what is the heart of the story? The heart of the story is whatever we make it to be. What every art form has in common is the ability to captivate the emotions of the world and forge a connection into the hearts of all who witness it. So, next time you're making your form of art, remember that people will see it differently than you do. But that's okay. In fact, I think that's the entire point.